30 million right there, not bad. Come on, this is not a team that you're gonna multi-battle on because it takes forever for 39 million. What the fuck? Alright, so I've been playing with Adrina quite a bit, and I found a Shadowfire team. There we go, that's the team. It's using a bunch of units that can spam S1 as many times as possible. I put Era in this spot because I want her to take as many turns as possible, spread the Besingement Watch as many times as she can, and on Astral as well, so she can always spam the S1. Yeah, that's the set. Counter set. Give her as much speed as possible, and I'm using Ahmed here instead of Meredith because I want the supporting song stacks for more speed and also for more attack. And he also spams S1 better than Meredith, but I think Meredith could also do it because Meredith can give you the speed lead, which is going to be massive. But yeah, that's the Ahmed. He's on fast set, HP counter. And then Adrina, look at this. Adrina is on the Thunder set. I couldn't get the 100% crit rate. Ideally, you want her to be at 100% crit rate because I only have Alice for the crit rate up, and she's on Astral, so she's not going to spam her S3 that much. But yeah, that's Adrina. She is on Fiery set because I want her to crit. This is my Alice. She is on Astral as well, just to spam the S1 as much as possible. And then now my Tever is on the new relief set. It's pretty garbage. Some of the sets are pretty trash. His crit rate is very low at 50%, plus 50%. Ideally you want him to be at 60, and at 0 speed. He doesn't need any speed because you actually don't want him to move. If he moves, then he's going to exhaust the crit rate buff that Alice provides, and he's not going to crit as much. And I'm using him on the Brawler set because he's going to be spamming his S1, and the Brawler set is going to pump his S1 damage even further. Sienna is on the Ocean Wave set, counter. As much speed as possible. The rest of the stat does not matter. The captain lead, I'm using Adrina, and take a look at the score that I got with this team. And I've only run this team like about 5 times, and I got a 37.28 million. Insane. Let's do a 10 blitz and see if we can get a high score. Maybe 40 million. I think this team could potentially do like 40 million plus. Let's see. Come on. 30 million right there, not bad. Come on, this is not a team that you're gonna multi-battle on because it takes forever for 39 million. What the fuck? Yo, this is crazy. What the heck? Yeah, this team is not going to be 36 million. This team is not going to be a multi-battle team because it takes literally forever for this team to win. It's like 8 minutes per match. It's crazy. So it's going to be good for blitzing, but it's not going to be good for multi-battle. Let's take a look at this 39 million run. Again, this team has a bunch of RNG, but it doesn't really matter. It's guaranteed EX++ because just the sheer amount of turns that this team can take. You know, with Era being on the top left spot, she can spam the S2 on herself, and then, you know, cooldown reduce her S3, which means whenever she S3, she can randomly apply the Besingerman's Watch on one of your allies. There you go, Adrina got it. Ideally, you don't want Adrina to get it. It's better if either Tever or anyone else, really, Tever or anyone else except for Adrina to get the Besingerman's Watch. Ahmed is here very good because he also provides the supporting song, which, you know, adds more to my DPS. Actually, ideally, you want all of your supports except for Ahmed to be full DPS. It's a good thing that my Era is on crit damage piece, but she's not at 100% crit rate, so she's not going to crit most of the time. And the ads, it's pretty much guaranteed that you're going to clear all of the ads because Adrina does AoE and she also applies defense down for 1 turn. So every time she does AoE, it does a shit ton of damage to the ads. Adrina alone can wipe all of the ads. Era can also help with her AoE, especially when you have her as a DPS. If you don't know, Adrina also AP pushes on her S3, which is, you know, kind of crazy as well. You could maybe run an Ocean Waves Adrina. I think that would be even better. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, you know, give it a try if you want to. Ocean Waves Adrina could work. Even what's the other one? Harmony set, the one that boosts your S3, boosts your allies damage by 10% whenever you S3. That could also work with Adrina, but I'm just gonna run her with the Warhammer set or Thunder set, so that she does insane damage, right? And we're up against a boss, so she gets additional 40% crit damage, or was it 30? I don't know. But yeah, it's not like, I don't think Tever is the one doing the most amount of damage. I think right here, Adrina is the one that's doing like the whole bulk of the damage, because every time an ally S1, she is going to assist and just deal a shit ton of damage. There you go, 11,000 every time she assists. And every time someone S1s, which in this team, Era spams S1 like crazy, Ahmed spams S1 like crazy, Alice as well, even Sienna spams S1 like crazy. The amount of speed up that this team has is pretty much 100% up at all times. There we go. Tever proc the relief set 3 times in a row. That is insane. But yeah, the speed buff that this team has is like pretty much 100% up at all times, because I have my Sienna max skilled up at this point, and also we have 2 units that provide speed up, right? That being Alice and also Sienna. Sienna's buff lasts for 3 turns, and yeah, let me just blitz 10 more times and then we'll see if, you know, we can get a high score. Yeah, every time Tever assists, he does like 100,000 because of the highest HP buff, that debuff that the boss has. It just does insane damage, man. He doesn't even need to take a turn. It's like having an R6 Tever without having an R6 Tever. Obviously, it's not going to be as good because R6 Tever procs his assist once every 3 turns, every 3 ally turns, and it doesn't really matter if the ally does S1 or not. With this set, it's heavily neutered. It's going to need your allies to spam the S1, otherwise he's not going to pursuit attack. But yeah, I think we got an insane RNG right here. Yeah, he proc multiple relief set on this boss. There we go, we proc another one, 100,000 each pursuit that he does. Look at the amount of turns that this team can take because of the amount of speed up, the amount of AP push that Sienna provides with her S1. Adrina provides AP push. 2 million on 18 times multiplier without Shrenpin, without Chloe, without Ggez. Of course, I'm using Tever. That's no excuse, but still, it's not R6 Tever. If this was R6 Tever, it would be like a totally different case. That would be, I think this team would be like pretty insane. Adrina is looking pretty spicy right here. She does insane damage. Let me take a look at the damage. I have not taken a look at the damage. I think Adrina is going to be the highest damage dealer right here. No, it's Tever. What? Okay, Tever 26 million. Adrina still did a lot though. 93,000 is still not bad. Because considering her job right here is only to clear the waves, and whatever extra that she does is, you know, kind of nice. But her job right here is just to clear the wave for Tever to pop off. And also the pseudo AP push, it's also kind of nice. Yeah, this is my high score actually, with a very unorthodox team. Let's try 10 more blitz. We'll see if we can break a high score. Maybe 40 million. 40 million without Champagne, that would be nice. 28 million. Yeah, it's not going to be consistent. Ooh, 18 million. Oof. It's not going to be consistent because there's a lot of RNG with this team. You rely heavily on Tever proccing the relief set, but so far it's pretty consistent at like 30 million. Yeah, even like blitzing it is pretty slow because of the amount of turns that this team takes. Yeah, I think that 39 million was just a anomaly. It was just an outlier right there.
A few minutes later.
Off camera, and I did I pulled the God Run 40.5 million. We got a lower average, but I don't really care. I just want to see this insane 40.5 million. I'll just skip to the multiplier phase real quick. Alright, we're at the multiplier phase and it's looking very good because all of my units are at 80 to 90% of the AP. My Tever is at 100% AP pretty much as soon as the boss enters the multiplier phase. And I think he already has his S3 up. And we procced a few counter procs as well. Boom, 150k. It's not about Tever doing his S3, because his S3 does 150k and his pursuit does like 100k. So it's mostly just relying on his pursuit and not so much his S3. Yeah, we're already at 300,000 and the boss is at what, 20% AP. There we go, we proc one relief set on Tever. Alright, we're already at 600,000, 700,000, and the boss is barely at 30% AP. 800,000 already. We got extremely lucky. Tever getting the Besiegement Watch so he can get a bunch of turns. There we go, we proc another one. 1 million and the boss is at about 50%, barely. We procced another relief set, let's go. I think it would be better if I put my Tever in the front and then Adrina at the back. If I can survive, then that would be the perfect scenario. What I mean by that is I put my Tever at Ahmed's spot and then Ahmed move to Adrina's spot. Adrina will then move back, because then Tever will have a higher chance to proc and assist whenever Alice uses the S1. Yeah, we procced another relief set right there, 1.7 million. And the boss is very close to getting his turn, but it doesn't matter because of the AP push right there. Boom. Look at that, we procced another relief set. We procced Astralis as well. I can't even speak right now. Look at the amount of turns we're taking. Look at this. The boss hasn't even moved. We're at 2 million. We procced another relief set. Oh my god, 2.1 million. Come on, another one. Another relief set. Oh my god. No, he went at... it was so close. My Tever was just about to take a turn. We could have gone above 40 million, slightly above 40 million, if my Tever could get a turn in right there. But yeah, it's crazy the amount of turns that this team can take during the multiplier phase, because the multiplier phase does not have any damage cap, right? You can do as much damage as possible and the boss is not going to push phase. So yeah, the amount of turns that this team can take is just insane. I think Tever is going to do like 30 million. No, Adrina did 11 million and Tever did 25 million. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, that's the team. We got rank 14, not too bad. I think Adrina is also going to be good for like Shadow Gale. I'm going to try it out, a few teams on Shadow Gale. But yeah, that's it for the Shadowfire. Adrina is actually a really good Esper. It's a really fun Esper that you can, you know, if you build the team entirely around her, she can actually pop off like crazy. And yeah, that's about it. Ciao.